More than 24 million Americans suffer from peripheral neuropathy, and millions more are undiagnosed. And although it's common amongst older adults, it can happen at any age. Our next guest offered special therapy to treat the condition and is here to tell us about it. Let's welcome Dr. Gray Rapay. Did I say that right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank God. He's the author of 3 Steps to Reversing Neuropathy. Thrive, don't just survive. Who doesn't love a tagline?
Absolutely, it's fantastic.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course. So the obvious, what is peripheral neuropathy, and am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So peripheral neuropathy is really a progressive disease that affects the extremities, the arms, legs, the hands, and the feet. The most common causes of peripheral neuropathy are going to be type 2 diabetes, about 30%. Then we've got chemotherapy. Then we have cardiovascular disease, toxic overload. And then we have idiopathic, which really means that they don't know why you have it.
Okay, so let's talk a bit more about symptoms, because obviously one is the obvious, right?
Right.
What are some other symptoms?
Well, we have numbness and tingling, pins and needles, sharp shooting pains, electric shocks, burning. Those are very common. But the scariest of all is that individuals lose their balance. Okay, that's called proprioception loss. So when we lose proprioception, our feet can't tell our brain where we are, and so we start to fall. When we fall, we have broken bones or even worse, death.
This is scary stuff.
Yeah.
And you're saying anybody at any age can
Anybody at
experience
any
this.
age.
All right, so let's talk about treatment. I know there's a non-invasive, drug-free program that you offer. Talk about that.
So in my office, I offer a proprietary program that I've developed over the last 29 years. You see, I developed peripheral neuropathy.
Wow.
Yeah. So I literally treated myself using these all-natural methods and modalities that are in my program and reversed my own neuropathy. So I've used that same method with thousands of other people.
Did I hear you use the word natural?
Yes, all natural, no drugs.
I need more detail.
Yeah. So typically what doctors do is they do what they were trained in school. They use drugs. And I've had thousands of people come to me, they're taking drugs, they're not getting better. And the reason is because the drugs minimize their symptoms, but they don't address the underlying cause. They don't reverse or stop the progression of the disease.
It's like a Band-Aid.
Just like a Band-Aid.
All right. So is this program for everyone with peripheral neuropathy?
Well, what I've done over the 29 years is I've developed a very specialized exam. So when you come to me, I'll do this exam. If you have less than 85% nerve involvement, the program will work for you.
That's simple.
It's that simple.
So why aren't other doctors on board with this?
Well,
Why do they have to, why surgery?
So I'm not here to beat up on the medical doctors, they're friends of mine, but here's the key. They do what they were trained in school, which is what? To find out what's your symptom and what drug do you need to minimize your symptoms. So my program and what I do is not in their wheelhouse, it's outside their specialty.
That's simple.
Yeah.
So is there any kind of preventative actions one could take to prevent neuropathy?
Well, typically, again, what we do is our program is designed to come from all angles. So it's not just a modality, it's multiple modalities. I use lasers. I've been using lasers since 1989, 25 years before anyone else in the Valley. But it's also nutritional and mind, body, and spirit. It's the whole gamut of what we need to do to keep you from developing peripheral neuropathy.
Mind, body, and spirit. Who doesn't love that?
Absolutely.
Take a moment to tell us a bit about you and your background, if you will.
So I've been in the Valley for 30 years. My wife and I have poured our heart and souls into the communities here. We love the Coachella Valley. I was an Olympic caliber athlete in college. I'm a martial arts master as well. And so I dabble in a lot of these things, but really my main focus and my main passion is to help as many people as possible.
As simple as that.
Simple as that.
And you're an author too. This is too cool. 3 Steps to Reversing Neuropathy. That's not you or your wife on the cover.
No, it's not.
Okay. Dr. Rapay has a special offer for our viewers. The first 20 callers to call the number on your screen will receive free seminar admission. Thrive Functional Wellness Center is located in La Quinta. Check out their website at thrivefunctionalwellness.com. A big thanks to the doctor and a big thanks to you. We will see you in 2 minutes.
You're watching Desert Living. If you missed any portion of our show, we're online 24/7 at desertlivingshow.com.